on, ready now. News coming up, 450. Little more. Pull smoke off, ready now. Just a little bit of that.
Wisconsin native Caroline Jensen, call sign Blaze, became the fourth woman to fly with the U.S. Air Force Demonstration Squadron, the Thunderbirds. Jensen credits Nicole Malachowski, the first woman pilot to fly with the Thunderbirds in 2006, and others for helping to open that door.
So at a young age, I decided I wanted to be in the military, and then I saw the Thunderbirds fly in an air show, and I honestly didn't remember it, except my aunt actually took a picture of me holding a Blue Angels banner pennant at a Blue Angels air show in North Dakota. So I know I saw them first, but I do remember seeing the Thunderbirds fly in La Crosse at the air show and just feeling that emotion of those aircraft rushing by and the feeling of the jet engines in your chest. I was like, that's what I really want to do.
Caroline Jensen was born Caroline Bong. She is not related to Richard Bong, America's top ace pilot, but having the same name might have given a little boost to her ambition to fly. When Caroline was still in high school, her father Tom Bong flew helicopters for the Minnesota National Guard, and he supported Caroline's wish to join the Air Force. One day, he learned that Betty Strophus, a WAHF veteran, was living nearby. He found her address, knocked on her door, and announced, "My daughter wants to be an Air Force pilot."
I just want them to know that it wasn't always easy being a pilot as a woman. But I thank God that we were given the right to fly.
Caroline would later get to know Betty and other WASP veterans as friends and mentors, and they continued to inspire her throughout her Air Force career.
The Air Force Academy is an extremely difficult university to get into. I believe the stats, about 10% of applicants get selected to go to the academy, and I had to work really hard for that. The things I really struggled with was academics, and lucky for me, one of the things I really excelled at was flying the glider.
539, 2 minutes of downwind. The core values of the United States Air Force Academy are integrity first, service before self, and excellence in all we do. I'm gonna bring it down, I'm just gonna flare so we don't hit down too hard. I'm gonna try and slow us down as much as possible. Yeah, there we go. That's what a normal flight here at soaring is a lot like.
Caroline graduated from the U.S. Air Force Academy in 1998. On active duty, she flew Schweitzer gliders, Cessna Skyhawks, and T-37 Tweets. With the 4th Fighter Squadron based at Hill Air Force Base in Utah, she flew the F-16 fighter jet. Her squadron deployed to the Middle East as part of the 2007 troop surge. Soon after returning home in early 2008, she became pregnant. After her son was born, she looked for more opportunities to fly. When she heard that the Air Force was creating a Thunderbird team of reserve pilots, she immediately applied with the support from a former Thunderbird pilot and from her squadron commander.
And I got a phone call, and it was Thunderbird 1 through 12 were all on a conference call. And it was like really noisy. And I was literally in Cinderella's castle at Disneyland. And I walked over to the side, and I've got my phone and got plugging one ear so I can hear what's going on the phone. And, each one went through like, "Hey, Blaze, you're going to be fantastic. We really loved meeting you," and really awesome. So that was the magic of Disney.
Blaze started Thunderbird training at the end of 2011. Typically, a show season spanned 2 years. However, in 2013, the Thunderbirds were grounded due to sequestration. She ended up flying the 2012 and 2014 seasons.
That Friday after the show, too, we would, that was only open to friends and family. A lot of times they would have Make-A-Wish families there. And you'd go into the tent and it was just really wonderful. Like you'd think, man, that's such a hard thing to do. And I just came to love it so much because it was a reprieve for these families who are dealing with like really serious issues all the time. And to give their kid some joy and get them out of the hospital. And the brothers and sisters who like everything was focused around, you know, the illness and, you know, the parents too, just to hug them and hold them and sign things and take pictures. Like that was really meaningful. I loved that part of the job.
Blaze still works to inspire and mentor others through public speaking, a children's book, and one-on-one conversations with young women. Reflecting on her success as a fighter pilot and Thunderbird team member, she says, if you match your dreams with focused determination, anything is possible.
So I think my last year on the team, we wouldn't do flybys very often, but one of the flybys that we did do was for the MLB All-Star game that took place in at the Twins Stadium. And when you do those setups, the national anthem usually takes about 90 seconds. Like they literally have bets on it in Vegas every year, like how long the national anthem will take at the Super Bowl or whatever. So we were out there holding, and it was in Wisconsin, and I had a little iPad on my knee, and this was before like the electronic pubs kits and all that stuff, but I like looked down and I was like, oh, we're like holding over, I can see like this hospital down there, and just, you know, waiting for the national anthem to start. And I was like, I wonder where that is. And I look on my knee pad and it was New Richmond, Wisconsin. And like I was flying over the hospital where I was born in 2014 in my F-16, getting ready to, you know, fly by all the top players in the Major League Baseball, you know, and it was really cool, and friends from high school, but just to be up there, and, I wonder what that is. Look down and be like, wow, that's where it all started, and like look at where I am now. It was pretty cool.